I would like to invite Ms. Natoyo Popo, who will now address.
Bonsoir, my Flabo. Good night, my Flabo family. Many of you have been asking and wondering why I've been silent. But let me set the record straight tonight. Let's make it crystal clear. I've been here watching, analyzing, and trying to make sense of what's happening with our beloved nation. Because clearly, the slogan says, they care about us. Putting people first. Or the famous one that just came about, Philip cares. How can our government claim to care about the youth, but with every opportunity we have to excel and succeed, we are crushed? We are being suffocated at every turn. Everything we try to do as young people in this country, we are crushed. There is always a red tape, and then we are blamed because we are young people. A wise man once said, the biggest disability in life is a bad attitude. But let me make one thing clear. We are not the ones with the disability. The system is broken. It is time we stop accepting disrespect, mediocrity, dismissal performances, and deception at its highest, just because we are young. Enough of the empty promises. We are tired. No last. Philip no last. Labour Party no last. No pasa poyako. Our constitution defines youth as someone between the ages of 18 and 35. And guess what? We understand exactly what is happening. We have had enough of the handouts, the red tape, the victimization, and the lip service. We don't need charity. We need policies. We don't need sympathy. We need opportunities. We need real policies that will allow us to rise, to build, to sustain ourselves and our families. We are not pawns in your games. That's right. Tonight, I am sending a strong and unapologetic message to the government of Saint Lucia and the Saint Lucia Labour Party. Stop playing politics with the youth. Yes. We are not pawns in your game. We are not chess pieces to move around strategically to serve your own interests. And we will not be used as well-sharpened tools to protect your grip on power. We are the future of this nation, and we will not be ignored. Where is the investment in our talent? La Pani Pies. We continue to cry. We continue to beg, and we continue to plead. Look at the athletes. Darren Sammy, Johnson Charles, Julian Alfred, Naomi London, just to name a few. How many more could Saint Lucia produce if we had real investment in sports? This government loves to boast about their success, but what did they actually do to create that success? What are they doing to ensure we produce even more champions in the future? Let me tell you, they board in planes, they're going on live, they're taking pictures, and they say that's how we support our athletes. That is not how you support the athletes. You create an avenue for them to flourish. Where are the programs? The training facilities, the scholarships, the investment in the young athletes who have potential to make us proud. Instead, we take credit for their success and their hard work, and we have done nothing. Where are the opportunities? All we hear is Alan did this, Alan did that, Alan Fessi, Alan Fessa, or Alan ki paka fini. As if we are entertained by petty politics and parties. But what about the real issues? Because some say, oh, party ki paka fini pies. Where is the support for young entrepreneurs? Where is the infrastructure for agro-processing? Where are the certified manufacturing facilities and packaging facilities? Why is it easier to ship produce from Grenada to the US but not Saint Lucia? Did you know that Grenada exports 45 tons of golden apples a week? Yeah, wow. Yet Saint Lucia, rich in agriculture and resources, for instance, breadfruit, golden apples, peppers, and pineapples, not even forgetting the mangoes, is struggling to do the same. Can you imagine that when the world is claiming that Saint Lucia has the best breadfruit in the world, we cannot ship not even a box? Why? Because the government is too busy fetting while our agriculture industry dies. The simple process of starting an application that takes 3 years, they've been in government for 4 years. You'll have to cut l'année if you pass off your application, not toujours. Who in this government actually cares about building a sustainable future for all of us Saint Lucians? No, they like to give us handouts and keep us struggling. Our country is in the worst state it has ever been. And trust me, I am being kind when I say that. Healthcare is at its lowest, but they stand before us boasting about universal healthcare. Free this, free that. But free what exactly? What new benefits have they given? What new benefits have they introduced? Are you telling me that rebranding something that's already there and you're telling me that you're giving something free? Come on. Hasn't free healthcare always been available for elderly with all the health welfare centers in the world and even in Saint Lucia? So tell me, where is the real progress? Why wasn't true universal healthcare expanded to hospital visits and admissions for our elderly? The government is taking people for fools. Saint Lucians are struggling to survive, and we hear PIP cares. Let's talk about reality. By calculations, the average Saint Lucian needs $1,500 to survive. Let's not even count rent in that amount. But we all hear this uncaring government. Gouvernement qui pas mêlé about no. Inflation is global. Inflation is global. We have no control over it. Yes, inflation is global. But what are the global leaders doing? They are implementing strategic ways to ease the burden on their citizens. But all we hear is protect the victory in Saint Lucia. So my question is simple. What has this government done to ease the suffering of the people? Is this leadership or is this a circus? Because 4 years of being in a circus, I don't want to stay there anymore. I'm not in Mexico. I'm not anywhere else. My Flabo family, let's not pretend. Instead of leading, this government spends taxpayers' money to attack, mock, violate, and silence anyone who dares to disagree with them. Are we witnessing the rise in authorization in Saint Lucia? No. In this country, we want ourselves and for the next generation. Are we really going to sit back and allow this dangerous trend to continue? Enough is enough. The young of Saint Lucia, listen to me carefully. We deserve better. We demand better. We cannot keep accepting crumbs while the few at the top expand their wealth at our expense. We need leadership that does more than talk. We need leadership that delivers real solutions, eradicate poverty to create opportunity and to build a sustainable future for us all. Mamai Flabo, Jen Mamai Nation, it's time for change. Stand with me, stand with the youth. Let's take back our future. Let's tell Philip we don't want the way he cares. We care in a different way and we want policies for change. Thank you very much.